How is it possible that the Kirinyaga governor, Her Excellency Ann Waiguru, can be impeached? How is that even possible? That is the question many Kenyans are asking. On our show today, we shall analyze that very confusing new development in Kenyan politics. And if you have no idea why it is so confusing, well, stick around. You will quickly grasp why on the surface of things it just doesn't make any sense. Also on today's show, actually in part 2 of this video, we discuss a very thorny, delicate, and extremely controversial issue. And it stems from one of the predictions I made of the consequences, what we should expect in the brand new country Kenyans will emerge to at the end of the current virus crisis, at the end of lockdowns. It is a prediction that has alarmed many, and caused a lot of excitement amongst some short-sighted men. And this is the prediction where I said, Kenyan men, a significant number, will suddenly end up with 3 or 4 wives. It is a very, very fascinating topic. So make sure you don't miss part 2 of this video. A link will appear at the tail end of this video on the top right hand corner and in the description area below in this video on YouTube. And so without wasting any time, let's get right down to it. Now, it is no secret that one of the firmest supporters of Governor Ann Waiguru in Kirinyaga is the president. They have a long history. Ann Waiguru has worked with the president's office when he was finance minister and even when he was minister for local government under the Kibaki regime. But they go way back. Indeed, we know that the president knew Ann Waiguru when she was still in school. The Kirinyaga governor is also a firm supporter of the BBI, the Building Bridges Initiative. And so for many political analysts, a move against Ann Waiguru will usually be seen in the wider context as being a move against the BBI, a move against Team Keleweke. And so going by our current politics, anybody in politics would be committing suicide by going against Ann Waiguru, because they would be viewed as being against Team Keleweke and maybe making the initial assault against Ann Waiguru, governor of Kirinyaga, to be followed by other political attacks and maneuvers against other members of Team Keleweke. That is the way a vast majority of Kenyans have viewed these very confusing developments in Kirinyaga. However, this is misreading completely the whole political scene and what caused this impeachment, which, by the way, went through by a majority of MCAs, members of the county assembly from the various wards in Kirinyaga County. In fact, hidden in this story is a very welcome new development, brand new in Kenyan politics, that should be praised. And that is where local politicians in a county come together on behalf of the people, and with no personal selfish interests, to oversee the governor and the performance of that governor, and to take action without fear or favor and in complete disregard of national politics, because that is precisely what happened in Kirinyaga. Because many people have missed the very important fact that the allegations against the governor that led to the impeachment are extremely serious. Bottom line, they accuse the governor of lacking integrity, claiming public funds that were not actually used for the purpose they were intended to be used for. Admittedly, it is very difficult not to see the hand of Martha Karua. You will remember she bitterly protested the win of Ann Waiguru as governor of Kirinyaga and took a petition right up to the highest courts in the land. And of course, Martha Karua is still very active politically on the ground in Kirinyaga. She has her supporters, whose instructions must have been to keep a very close eye on Ann Waiguru and quickly address any slip-ups she may make. And of course, there's nothing wrong with this. In fact, this is precisely the way democracy and politics in a democracy is supposed to work. It is not backstabbing. There is nothing illegal about it. It is all very legal. And indeed, the opposition in Kirinyaga is doing an excellent job. That is precisely what they're supposed to do. And by opposition, I don't mean an opposition political party. I mean those with opposing political views. Those who are not supporters of Governor Ann Waiguru. The way it's supposed to work is that you work together for the good of the people in the county. But if the governor slips up, you quickly address it. And this is precisely what happened in Kirinyaga. Nothing wrong, absolutely nothing wrong with it. And indeed, many other counties, all other counties in Kenya, should take a cue from Kirinyaga. Those are the checks and balances that will bring us the good governance we crave so much as Kenyans. But here is what has really surprised Kenyans. What many expected was that even after the developments on the local scene had started to unravel, the expectation was that powerful political forces from national politics would have intervened on behalf of the governor and saved her the embarrassment. Now, there are those who argue that it is still not too late for this to happen. And they argue that what will happen is that when the impeachment reaches the Senate, because it cannot go through until and unless the governor has a hearing within the Senate, they argue that the Senate is where all these manenos will end. They will go absolutely nowhere. And that Governor Ann Waiguru will retain her governorship. But I found a comment from an insider in Kirinyaga politics, somebody who is very deeply involved in the camp of Ann Waiguru. I found their remarks made to me a few moments ago super fascinating. They said that the president and the handshake government have made a decision not to be seen to support any inkling or any suggestion of corruption at the county level. And it doesn't matter who you are. And therefore, what they want to do, the president and his team, is to make an example of the Kirinyaga governor. An example in that they did not intervene. And they in fact distanced themselves completely from the developments in Kirinyaga and did not even lift a hand to spare their close ally, the Kirinyaga governor, the embarrassment that she has already gone through by being impeached by her own assembly, county assembly. Now, if what they're saying is true, then what is going to unfold at the Senate is going to be serious drama, in that the governor will not receive any help from her powerful friends in government. And she will be forced to rely on her own personal contacts and political friends within the Senate. And she has many who may come in very handy when her impeachment is put to the vote in the Senate. Now, this is going to be very interesting because there are various possibilities. Let me just give you one. You know, politics is all about making deals. And Ann Waiguru is a former member of Team Tanga, a former ally of Deputy President William Samoei Ruto. And it is quite possible that various Team Tanga characters could make the following deal with her. We will vote against the impeachment, we will support you, but in return, you will have to do 1, 2, 3 for Team Tanga when it is all over. Oh yes, that is a possibility. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it is a possibility, a political possibility. And of course, you know what kind of reaction a move like that will get from Team Keleweke. At least you can guess. They'll bring all their troops out to frustrate that move. And maybe in all the chaos, Ann Waiguru could actually be impeached. Yeah. And that is why I'm amongst those Kenyans eagerly, impatiently waiting for the impeachment proceedings against the Kirinyaga governor to start in the Senate, because there'll be so much action. Make sure the popcorn is there. Na kama hakuna, itisha haraka. Now, there are some people who view this Ann Waiguru issue differently. Indeed, we've had people coming out and making statements and saying the people of Kirinyaga are frustrating the strides made by women in Kenyan politics. In other words, they are saying the only reason Ann Waiguru was impeached successfully is because she's a woman. If she was a man, she would never have been impeached. Now. Is that true? Well, we shall examine that in great detail in part 2 of this video. Until then, this is Chris Kumekucha. Don't miss weekly intelligence briefings, number 34. It is brief, but the information I share is highly sensitive. So sensitive that I cannot even advertise it. And please rush and take full advantage of my special offer before it expires on Thursday. A golden opportunity for you to get life membership to my weekly intelligence briefings. Act now. Act right away. And I really look forward to seeing you on the other side, enjoying my WIBs.